This is the structure and the layout of our presentation. We will first begin by going through the introduction and background of Ikea, and then go into the internal environmental analysis. From that, we will review the external environmental analysis and provide strategic alternatives. We will then finally go through the implementations for the strategies proposed for Ikea. In 1943, Ikea was founded by Ingvar Kamprad. The first black packaging concept was introduced in 1956. It then first opened its store outside of the Swedish grounds in 1963, and in 1987 arrived in the UK. Our strategies and entire presentation will be based on the Ikea in the UK. There are four main characteristics of market structure, that being an oligopoly, perfect competition, monopoly, and monopolistic competition. The monopolistic competition is the market which is most appropriate for the activities of Ikea, that being because this market has many buyers and sellers of differentiated goods and services and is relatively easy to enter and leave the industry, as barriers are minimal. Monopolistic competition is a combination of both perfect competition and a monopoly. This then creates a variety of convenience for the customers. The core benefit are the functional reasons why a consumer may buy a product. In the case of Ikea, the core benefits of their product offered are the value for money and the flat packaged furniture. The core benefit of Ikea is supported by supplementary benefits, also known as the expected level of benefits to the customers that are taken into account. This would be the quality, styling, and attributes, and in the case of Ikea, this comes in their physical ambience, warehouse, and the restaurant and food store, that is in Ikea. The augmented product, as stated, is the customers considered the value that they receive from the vendors after a sales response. With the Ikea, it would be the process as to how long it takes to receive a product after purchasing it. As you can see in the target market handout, the target markets for Ikea is quite broad with a mixture of socioeconomic groups and age ranges. This is evidenced through one of Ikea's campaigns. The first target market are male and females between the ages of 18 to 25 and are either in their bachelor, newly married, or FN1 family life cycle. The socioeconomic groups are B, C1, C2, or unemployed, and their occupations are between upper middle and lower middle class, with few financial commitments. The second target market are male and females between the ages of 26 to 50 and are in the family life cycle of 1, 2, or 3, and their socioeconomic groups are B, C1, and C2, being in the upper middle or lower middle class with many financial commitments. All the products that Ikea establishes are of high usage to them as it becomes part of their daily activities and are positioned as a need. There are 9 key points in a successful mission statement. Ikea currently taps into 5 of them. We then see growth for improvement as they can touch on points of technology, survival, growth and profit, philosophy, and employees. From this, we've then created a new mission statement that taps into all the key points of a successful mission statement, which can then improve the operations of Ikea. The power interest matrix identifies who has the power to make the decisions in the company and the interests that they may have. The players to keep satisfied would be the government because of their high power, but their low level of interest. They have high power because they control the external factors that go on outside of Ikea, that being the barriers to entry in that country, VAT, taxes, embargoes, and any other expenses. Key players are those that have high power and high interest in the company, this being investors into Ikea systems, suppliers, and employees. And those to keep informed, though they have a low power but a high level of interest, would be your local protesters, communities, union and focus groups, and civil rights groups.